Yeah. Fired up. This one's for the drivers.
Out in the shop, late night lights, grease on our hands, chasing lap times. Every turn, every line we find, trying to build that edge you feel when you drive. From the blacktop tracks to the dirt out back, we've been putting in work, yeah, we live like that. Not just fast for a lap, we make it last. So when it counts, you're gone on the gas. We don't gas, we know what it takes. Every set of build from the ground we break. If you want that feel when the car locks in, you're in the right place. Let's go in. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, we're the reason you're leading Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1, take it straight to the front. League nights, open runs, we're the ones you want. Dialed in speed, yeah, we don't miss shots. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Got weekly sets ready, ready to roll. Quality trim sharp, race pace control. Builders in the lab, yeah, they stay on it. Every tweak, every change, we gain on it. Need a custom fit, yeah, we do that too. Built to match your style, what you like to do. And it ain't just speed, it's a team right here. We ride together every lap, every gear. Yeah, we test, we tone, we put in the miles. Turn bad weeks into victory smiles. From rookies to pros, we're all about growth. Now fire that motor, let's get to the front. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, we're the reason you're leading Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1, yeah, you know the name. When the pressure's on, we bring the game. From the shop to the track, yeah, we don't stop. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1. Till we build, till we build, till we build, Tier 1 setup shop.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of it.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Tier 1 Studios. My name is Pat Wilkinson. Up in the booth, joining me tonight are the voices inside my head once again for the first part of our Sunday doubleheader here on Tier 1 Studios. First time in a good while out here with the Aino Image Racing GR86 VTuber Cup. Due to a small field out here tonight, yes, that's right, we only had 5 cars in the session with just about 6 minutes to go out here tonight at Long Beach Raceway. Beautiful street course here in California. We get ready to go racing with the VTuber Cup. We had an invitation to join in the race for a bit of a special event. Once again, due to low numbers, we will be doing an in-car broadcast. If I wreck out, then I will be jumping up to the booth. Not a problem at all. 5 minutes 40 left to go. Everybody else in currently the drivers' meeting, making sure we are all set and ready to go out here tonight at Long Beach. Iconic little racetrack here on the streets of California. Let's take a look. Just shy of 2 miles, 10 feet above sea level, 40-mile-an-hour pit road speed limit, 103 on the track, 79 in the air. 9-mile-an-hour winds from the northwest on a dry surface out here tonight with the Aino Image VTuber Cup. We get ready to go racing with 5 minutes to go left in practice out here tonight. Warm up the tires just a little bit here. Take you all for a lap around Long Beach. Just leaving pit road. In the turn one, sharp 90-degree left-hander. Charging through this little short section here, braking again around the fountain. How they managed to fit Indy cars around here is beyond me. Keeping it nice and tight to the walls. Trying to keep as much speed as you can, running it nicely up through the gears, downshifting again over the curve. Traction control saving me a little bit there. Up a gear, continuing on, down the stretch. Braking down the second gear, around the turn. Trying to keep that momentum flowing out here tonight. All the way over towards the wall, downshifting again. Don't worry, I will be turning down the in-car volume momentarily. Momentum rolling into the final turn, a tight 180-degree hairpin out here tonight and back onto the main stretch. We'll round out this lap here at Long Beach. It'll be a very difficult track for the GR86 Cup cars. Lower horsepower will make this a little bit better to race, but all we can do is hope that we have a good night of racing out here tonight. Fantastic crew of guys, Isaac Umbras, Daedalus Fulguri, Biggie Hugs, and Blackhawk, and Ruku Takahashi, all joining us out on the racetrack here today at Long Beach. Excuse me for just 1 second. We'll turn all this down. Just in case. Biggie Hugs, number 3. Where's it here? There he is. Apologies for his name being incorrect. For some reason on SDK his name has reset, but this is Biggie Hugs in the number 14. I don't want to accidentally dox somebody, one of our fellow VTubers, so we'll jump back up to Isaac Umbras in the 722, Blackhawk Arc and Daedalus Fulguri, both down pit road. Ruku Takahashi in the number 11 out here tonight with a special paint job to honor one of his family members, if I am not mistaken. %, fuel with a mandatory pit stop in this 1 hour race out here today at Long Beach. Going to be a great day of racing under the sun. Dedilis Fulguri, second place at the moment. Isaac Umbras with a 132.335 out here today. Biggie Hugs down in third with a 132.8. Black Hawk Arc in fourth with a 34.01, or 001, excuse me. Ruku Takahashi 34.8, and then me down in last, perfectly down in sixth, with a 35.09 out here today. Just about 40 seconds left to go here in practice. Riding on board with Ruku Takahashi in the Long Beach Sharks, or Long Beach State Sharks, number 11. Good looking race car. Black and gold, always a snazzy look on these GR86 Cup cars. Across the start-finish line, Ruku will improve again, 30.768. Picking up some speed out here. I'm running the number 820 Tier 1 setup shop car as the 11 plants it into the water feature out here today at Long Beach as we head over into qualifying now. Let's see what we can do out here today in qualifying. 15 minutes to qualify. 40-mile-an-hour pit road speed limit. Try and get some heat built up into these tires as we get rolling around the racetrack. Try and set a good flying lap out here today at Long Beach. Charging down into turn one. Gonna really put some speed into it this time. Try and get these tires as warm as I can. Flip the curbs a little bit, not bad. Traction control helping me out a little bit there once again. Keeping it in third, downshifting to second. Right up against the wall and down the backstretch we go. Really trying to keep some momentum rolling out here. Running it as high as the gears will allow. Also trying to warm up my brakes by braking harder and later. Setting it nice and wide into this final section. Double apex left-hander into the right-hand hairpin.
Green flag, green flag.
Coming back around to take the green flag for my first flying lap out here today at Long Beach. Under the Acura Bridge and past the start-finish line we go. Speed up in the wet flag stand, waving me on by. Green flag, green flag, green flag is in the air for my first qualifying lap here at Long Beach. First of 3 laps. Charging down the front stretch towards the left-hand 90-degree corner into turn 1. Braking nice and early. Making sure I have all the space in the world to slow down in case I need it. Keeping some good speed up, shifting up to third and deck down to first around the water fountain. Shifting up a little bit early there. That's fine. Letting off the gas. Over the curb very aggressively. Managing to keep the pressure on. No slide that time. That's going to help me a whole bunch. Gaining some serious speed up to fourth. Downshifting early again. Right up against the wall as best as I can over the curbs. A little bit on the inside. Keeping that throttle down. Up to third gear we go. Down to the 200 marker. Cutting in nice and early, and I wrecked the car. Only 2 laps of qualifying left for me out here today at Long Beach. That will be my first qualifying attempt. I'm going to have to try that all over again. Not the way I wanted that to go, and I have now completely ruined my qualifying as I have now sped in pit road. So I thought my pits... There it is. My pit limiter was not on, so that is on me. Oops. So I probably only have one flying lap out here today at Long Beach. Striker Bernoulli and Cypher at the last minute also joining in. Let's see what I can do out here. We already have a couple of fast laps so far. Isaac Umbras, Blackhawk Arc, Ruku Takahashi, and Biggie Hugs already with some good qualifying times. Umbras, Hugs, Blackhawk, and Takahashi rounding out your top 4 at the moment. Cypher is also out on track at this time, as I'm still struggling to get to grips with this GR86 Cup car out here at Long Beach. Trying to keep on going. Keep it tight against the hairpin wall. Let's see if we can actually set a qualifying lap out here today here at Long Beach with the Aino Image Racing GR86 Cup out here at Long Beach. Across the start-finish line, let's see if we can actually set a flying lap out here today. Shifting up to 5th. Keeping the pressure on as we continue on down the front stretch, keeping a little bit of time. Braking nice and late. Down to 2nd. Missed the curb on the inside. But keeping the speed on. Right up against the walls, over the curbs. Past the fountain, trying to keep some momentum going out here today at Long Beach. Nicely over the curbs, keeping on the throttle, letting off, braking, letting it coast a little bit more this time. That definitely helps. Lifting and coasting a little bit through that turn is helping me improve my stability, keeping me planted on the track. Down to 2nd gear we go. A little bit of a slide off of that turn. Keeping the momentum going, 200 board, braking. Turning in nice and late. Don't hit the inside wall, losing a lot of time though by going a little bit slower, but that's okay. Trying to keep this pace up. Set a new fastest lap for myself as we continue on out here today at Long Beach. Down to the 300 board, braking there. Trying to get down to 2nd gear, get the turn in I need. Managed to do it at the last second. Trying to stay off the wall, running a little bit over the curbs. That's fine. Downshifting to 1st, right at the last second. Into the hairpin we go. White flag, white flag, white flag. Coming back no matter what out here at Long Beach. Charging down the front stretch we go once again. Let's see if I can set a good flying lap past our friend Speeve up in the flag stand, excuse me. Puts me up to 4th, puts me ahead of Ruku Takahashi. Let's see what we can do on a real flying lap now that everything is up to temp. Down to 2nd, here we go. Yeah, clipped the curb a little bit that time. Managed to hit where I was aiming for. Continuing on around the racetrack. Trying to lay on that loud pedal as best as I can. Might not be as fast, but we're definitely putting on a good show. Braking at the 200 board now. Braking a little bit later now that my brakes are up to temp, but not improving my time. Gaining up to a 1/3 of a second, managing to pick up a little bit of speed here. Cypher slower than me, currently down in 6'1", 36.44. And too tight over the hairpin. That's going to have me bleed time on this final stretch. Charging towards the start-finish line. See if I can improve my best lap out here tonight. Ruku Takahashi, the car to beat in front of me. I will stay in 5th. Not the result I wanted, but that's perfectly okay. I already knew I was not the best driver out here to begin with. Isaac Umbras, Biggie Hugs in second. Come on, thank you. Black Hawk Arc, currently down in third. Ruku Takahashi in fourth, me in fifth. Cypher, no, me in sixth, excuse me. Six minutes to go in the session. Daedalus Fulguri currently up to third in the number 12 car. Running a good lap time out here so far. Excuse me. There you go. That'll look better. Continuing back on around the racetrack here. Down the stretch. Into the next left-hand 90-degree turn. Under the Liuna, bridge. Onto the final stretch now under the AAA Insurance Bridge and under the Firestone Bridge as well. Into the technical section we go. 12 of Daedalus Fulguri. Currently in third. Biggie Hugs still on the racetrack in second. Isaac Umbras with a time to beat 1:31.857. One heck of a time. Biggie Hugs with a 32.3. Fulguri with a 32.5. Blackhawk with a 34.0. Ruku Takahashi with a 1:34.2. Me with a 1:34.4. And Cypher currently down in seventh with a 35.4. Striker Bernoulli, not sure if he made it into the session in time. Hopefully we do get to see him and fill out an 8-car field out here tonight. Daedalus up to second with that run, 32.3. Now the time to beat for second place. We jump on over and take a look at what Cypher is up to in the number 39. Currently down in seventh. See what he can do to improve his time out here tonight. Down the backstretch we go, charging towards the technical section at the end of this racetrack here at Long Beach. Braking just at the 300 mark. Very tight over the curbs. Sending it a little bit wide. Into the double apex left-hander. And into the hairpin we go. Around the final turn and down the front stretch. And immediately dives into pit road. Believe that is his qualifying run over out here tonight. Isaac Umbras still the fastest car on track. 12 of Daedalus. Coming back around to the hairpin now. Very close over the hairpin wall. And the curb just outside of it. Down the front stretch goes the 12. Let's see if he can improve by almost a half second past the flag stand. Daedalus will not improve. 32.318 for second place out here tonight from that number 12. What a great run from Daedalus. Isaac Umbras with the fastest time overall. (1:31.857). Daedalus Fulguri 1:32.318. Biggie Hugs with a 32.328. Blackhawk with a 34.083. Ruku Takahashi with a 34.284. Me up in the booth with a 34.429. And Cypher with a 35.4. I believe Striker missed the session, so he will not be able to join us for qualifying. I believe this is the grid out here today at Long Beach. Waiting on the session to roll on over. Nobody in the voice chats that I can pull into for an interview, but that's okay.
I mean, if you wanted someone to interview, all you had to do was ask.
Well, hello, Selena. Good to see you.
Hello, good to be here. I am
Just a
totally
minute.
not stepping away from my duties as a steward.
Oh no, what a travesty, as there's nobody on the track.
We have
Go
30
ahead.
seconds
Tell
left
me I'm wrong.
in the session. No, you're not wrong. 30 seconds left to go in the qualifying session. I'm probably just going to fast forward it because, I mean, at this point, it's time anyway.
Yep, I don't believe Stryker will be joining us for this race, so hopefully me starting down in P6 will have a good start here at Long Beach. This will be my first full-length race here at Long Beach, or even in any race here at Long Beach. The last
Stryker
time I was
did
here,
type
I
in
did 2
general.
laps in a Pro 4 truck.
Stryker was just in the general chat in the server saying that their PC is being stupid, and hopefully they will be there here for the race.
Oh, no. Well, hopefully they get in here and we can have some fun. Well, let's get to racing out here today. Isaac Umbras
Left to green. Line up on the right side.
on the
Pit road is
pole.
closed right now. The estimated SOF is
Dedilis Fulgari,
1,205.
Biggie Hugs, Blackhawk Arc, Ruku Takahashi, and Cypher down in 7th. Stryker Bernoulli not currently in the race or in the session. Selena, we'll let you get back over to the steward's box. Thanks for joining us up in the booth really
Waiting on
quick
the
before we
final
get
car
going.
grid.
No worries.
Everyone's
Oh,
gridded.
Stryker is in.
Yep, there we go. All right,
Yeah.
I will get back to my stewarding duties. I will see you after the race.
You as well, thank you. Alrighty, folks, here we go for
One to
an
go.
hour
Next car
of
live.
green flag action here at Long Beach. Warm up these rear tires just a little bit. Isaac Umbras, Dedilis Fulgari, Biggie Hugs, Blackhawk Arc, Ruku Takahashi, Octopat 5313, i.e. myself, down in 6th. Cypher in 7th. Stryker Bernoulli down in 8th. We round out this beautiful field of 8 cars out here today at Long Beach. A lot of dust being kicked up off of the racing line. Gonna see how this is gonna work for everybody here at Long Beach. Ruku Takahashi right at my door in the number 11. We continue on down the backstretch towards the technical section, getting ready to go green flag this time by for an hour of racing action here at Long Beach with Tier 1 Studios. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios, and all of our friends here at Aino Image Racing. We thank you all for joining us out here tonight. However many of you there are, I'm going to be having to pay attention to the right-hand side of my screens,
Get ready, going green.
as that is all of my information. So we back it up nicely towards the hairpin.
Catch the pace car. The pace car is off. Be ready.
Okay, well, I guess we're just going.
Green, green, green.
That's one way to get started.
25 car.
1 hour of green flag action underway here at Long Beach. I am now in the draft of the number 11 of Ruku Takahashi. Charging down the front stretch we go into the first left-hand turn. I keep getting those mixed up. One of these days I'm going to wind up in real trouble, downshifting early, reeling in the 11. 11 of Ruku, very fast. A lot of good fast drivers in this league. Giving the love tap to the number 11. Oh boy. Bit wild over the curbs, that's okay. Managed to keep it going. Slowly reeling in the 11 as we continue on down in towards the next set of corners here. Late on the brakes. Oh, under braked myself. I keep doing that. It has been a little while.
There's an incident ahead.
Incident ahead, according to the spotter. Not seeing anything currently on track, so we should be okay. We continue to try and chase down the leaders. out here today at Long Beach, breaking down into the next set of turns.
There's
I
an
may have
incident behind.
unsettled the 11 there a little bit. Striker Bernoulli with an incident behind. Around the hairpin, trying to keep the momentum going. First lap of the hour completed out here today. Where's my mouse? There we go, gap time. There we go, that's the one we wanted. Apologies for that, we're good. Isaac Umbra still leading away. Daedalus Fulguri almost a full second behind. I am falling way back off of Ruku Takahashi as I botched my shift there as I was trying to find my gap time for the timing tower so you could all see just how bad I was doing out here today. Cypher behind, Striker Bernoulli down pit road. Need to settle in and get into a good rhythm out here today at Long Beach. Start catching these guys up. Traction control saving me a little bit there once again. Charging down the stretch and into the left and right hand 90-degree turns. Trying to reel Ruku back in as he continues on. Running away from me, almost a second and a half clear. And still pulling away. Cypher in the zero and the number 39, just under a second behind me. Around the double apex left-hand turn and into the hairpin. 11, a little bit wide on the hairpin that time. Let's see if I can reel him in. Down the front stretch we go. Trying to reel him back in. I'm within a second. I did a great job on that hairpin, keeping it right up against the wall. I think I'm getting a little bit of the draft behind the number 11 of Ruku Takahashi. Yes, I am. Not much of one, but it is definitely helping. Trying to stay in his wake and get some speed. Down the front stretch we go, letting off early. Reeling him in into the fountain. Hairpin we go. Right up against the curbs. I am right on his bumper now, trying to keep up. A little over-aggressive on the curb on my own part. Downshifting to second once again, over the curbs again. A little bit of a slide. Keeping right with that number 11 in front of me. Over-braking just a little bit, trying to slow me down as the rest of the field starts to pull away. Black Hawk Arc in the number 25. Starting to pull away now. I overbrake myself into the next set of turns. That's okay. I'm still right in the draft of the number 11 ahead of me. Currently down in 6th. We continue on racing. 5 minutes into this race. Oh, I overshot.
Car approaching. Hold. Clear.
I overshot and I overbrake. I overshot. Oops. Well, that's my race over.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 31.885.
Oops. Six cars left in this race, actually in the fight for it. As my confidence has just completely been thrown out the window. All that practice, all that hard work to try and learn this car around this track, now completely gone. As Cypher and Ruku are over 8.5 seconds ahead of me now. Come on, make the turn. Botched turns also not helping me as Ruku continues on to 9 seconds ahead. I've got a lot of ground to make up to try and make anything of it at this point. Probably not going to be a whole lot I can do from 8 seconds down from Cypher in P6. trying to keep the momentum flowing here at Long Beach. This tight technical circuit being a challenge for even the most experienced drivers. Slowly reeling in Cypher and Ruku. They are within striking distance of each other. Cypher aiming to make the move there. 8.5 seconds ahead of me, tied for it. Cypher and Ruku fighting it out. Way far ahead of me on the racetrack. Slowly reeling them in. I'm gaining on the pair of them. Not sure if they've had a tango or what, but Cypher is falling back almost a full second behind Ruku. Right up against the wall off of these turns, trying to keep up. Cypher 7 seconds ahead of me. I think I just see them ahead of me now. Slowly reeling them in down the backstretch into this next set of corners. Trying to keep up as best as I can within 6 seconds now. Try to get that extra rotation. I did a 1 second lap faster than my best time. That is definitely going to be helping me if I can keep this momentum up. But I need to think about my tires and my fuel consumption. 1:33.3 for me. We continue on racing. And I clipped the inside wall, and that's probably tire damage, and that's probably going to be me out. Come on, spotter. You've got tire damage. I'm waiting for it. No damage. I have no damage according to my spotter, so we should be okay. Oh, we definitely have some. Turning right is definitely a little bit harder now than it was before. Still slowly reeling in Cypher and Ruku ahead. Trying to keep up and get back into this fight for not last out here today at Long Beach. I overbraked myself into that second to last turn.
32.279.
Slowly gaining on them. Doing the best I can. Cypher 5.9/6 seconds ahead of me. Ruku 6.4 ahead, starting to pull away. Trying to stay close to the wall, keep as much momentum as I can. Charging down the straight, braking later than ever. Right up against the wall, managed to keep it away from the other wall, and as I clip that wall, I'm waiting for the spotter to just say, oh, hey, that 2X you just had last lap in basically the same spot. Yeah, that wasn't a tire damage, but, you know, the 0X you got just now, that was so bad. Cypher 4.8 ahead. Ruku just over a second ahead of him. I am starting to gain on these two ahead of me. Doing the best I can to run it as best as I can. 4.6 ahead. I see the pair of them in my sights as we continue on down the stretch towards the technical section and the hairpin, braking at the 300 mark, braking nice hard and late over the rumble strips. A little bit of a slide, braking into the hairpin, setting up nice and wide so I can keep it nice and tidy through the hairpin. Another flying lap, another full second faster than my best time. Once again, let's see if we improve even further. These guys ahead of me also setting some very good lap times. 1:33.387 for me, despite a bit of a moment into the fountain. Again, don't want to use it up too early. No point in shredding the car or the tires. Don't want to break the car and ruin my own race. Not that I wouldn't say no to joining you all up in the booth, but considering I'm on track, it would be nice to actually have a good finish out here today. Cypher and Ruku just in my sights. I keep flirting with those walls on the outside. I'm gonna hit them again, I can just feel it. Hopefully not. Doing my best. Starting to lose on Cypher and Ruku once again. They're in the draft train with each other. Blackhawk Arc 8.5 seconds ahead. They disappear behind the technical section. I brake a little later this time. Keeping it together. And that lap was a full second slower. Striker rejoining the race down in 8th, a good amount of laps down. Cypher and Ruku starting to pull away from me as they are now drafting together. Just cannot compete with that kind of speed when those cars are working together. There's nothing I can do about it except for do the best I can to set good, clean laps and hope that they shred their tires fighting each other. Back around the water fountain. Up through the gears we go again. Cypher and Ruku now within another second. I'm down to 4.1, 4.2 behind. Doing the best I can just to keep this momentum going. I really want to get back up into the fight for this race here at Long Beach with all of us here at Tier 1 Studios. I know you can't see it, but I am running the Tier 1 Studios number 82, or 820 technically, out here tonight at Long Beach for the first race of our doubleheader Sunday here on Tier 1 Studios. Later today, we will be back with the Wild West Racing League. Fantastic league with some great guys in it. In the 1987 season, I currently don't know on hand where they are racing, but I know they are racing the 1987 Cup car, so join us around 9 o'clock Eastern Time for another great night of racing action over there at Wild West Racing League, right here on Tier 1 Studios on YouTube. 15 minutes in. Continuing on, Cypher and Ruku pulling away once again. I'm up in the wall, a little bit of a graze, that's fine. Slowly gaining on these two in front, trying the best I can to keep up. Cypher 3.3 seconds ahead. Ruku Takahashi 4.2. Slowly reeling this pair in after a botched braking attempt from me. I was down almost 10 seconds to the pair of these guys, and now I'm hot on their heels, starting to catch back up. Back into the technical section, over the curbs a little bit extra. Not that my points or my position will count to anything out here today at Long Beach. Come on, car, make the turn. Thank you. These guys are just better than I am off of the final section there. I'm tying my best normal lap time, 34.4. Not what I want to be seeing. Still want to see some improvement to keep up with Cypher and Ruku ahead. Isaac Umbra's leading the way. Dedilis Fulguri in second. Biggie Hugs in third. Blackhawk Arc in fourth. Ruku Takahashi in fifth. Cypher in sixth. Me in seventh. And Striker Bernoulli down one. As I overbraked myself, I am now a full second behind my fastest time again. Cypher and Ruku running away with it once more. All that work just to do it all over again. Hope you guys don't mind these in-car broadcasts. I do like doing them. Not that we do a whole lot of them for the sake of the people we are broadcasting for. But regardless, hope you're enjoying it regardless. Ruku and Cypher pulling away from me 4.5 seconds ahead. Ruku 5.4 ahead. Continuing on around, doing my best to just run the fastest laps I can. Not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do as we continue settling on into this race. Daedalus Fulguri down pit road. Did he crash? Daedalus may have crashed. According to the timesheet, he did. He's towed back to pit road. Everybody's going to be moving up a position out here today, except for our friend Isaac Umbras, who is still leading the way. I get a bit of a traction control assist around that corner. Cypher and Ruku still about 4.5 and 5.5 ahead of me as I overbrake myself. Managed to keep it off that wall, but completely messed myself up as I lose another second to them. Not sure if I've just cooked my brakes or if my tires are just destroyed or what.
The leader is running 32.493.
Ruku and Cypher pulling away from me once again even further now. And at this point, I may as well strategize and try to just run as long as I can. Conserve, conserve, conserve. Ooh. Oh, okay, don't do that when I'm doing this. Just double checking to see what my fuel says. I've got 12 laps of fuel left. Trying to get an idea of how I want to do this. Or I can smash it into a wall, and that's probably my race over.
You've got wheel damage.
There it
If
is.
one of your wheels is out of alignment, you'll have less grip out there.
Hit the correct functions, please. I'm not trying to screw up my broadcast any more than I already have. Now with wheel damage, I am struggling even more to keep this car around the racetrack. Ruku and Cypher side by side down the backstretch. Cypher making the move on Ruku now. It's early, only 20 minutes into this session, but the question is, do I go and get fixed and topped off for fuel, or do I continue on racing? And I believe that answers it. Isaac Upmrus is going to go on by. Going to get topped off with fuel and get my car repaired out here today in Long Beach. Just not the way I was hoping it to go.
5,
Biggie
3,
Hugs and
2,
Isaac
1.
Umbras
Right
leading
here.
the way. Top off the tanks with fuel. Hopefully I can get back out and still be a part
Okay, punch it.
There we go. 9-second pit service for fuel. 40-mile-an-hour pit road speed limit. Isaac and Biggie Hugs coming up at a right head of speed out here today at Long Beach. Off of pit road, here we go. Probably should have done tires as well, but that's okay. Isaac Umbra's 8 seconds behind and gaining. Pit early for a repair. Let's see if this gamble pays off. If I need to do a 2-stop strategy for the sake of tires, that will be up for debate. I definitely may need to. I gotta admit, these tires are completely destroyed on this GR86 Cup car. Isaac Umbra is within 5 seconds and gaining. Coming down towards 25 minutes completed of this 1-hour race, just shy of halfway. Continuing on around here at Long Beach, here with all of us at Tier 1 Studios, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Wraps. Thank you for joining us today here at Long Beach. Isaac Umbra's gonna put me a lap down.
You're in 5th.
Ooh, Daedalus Fulguri. Down pit road, I'm up to 5th. Not that I'm gonna be on the lead lap for very long, but it's nice while it's lasting. Isaac Umbras and Biggie Hugs, 3.6 and 6.2 seconds behind me. Again, I am shredding these BF Goodrich tires on this GR86 car. Isaac Umbra is just in my mirrors now. We continue on around the racetrack, braking late, overshooting the turn once again, smoking the brakes on this GR86 Cup car. Isaac Umbra's Biggie Hugs, Black Hawk Arc, Ruku Takahashi, me down in 5th. Daedalus Fulguri 13 seconds behind in 6th for a battle for position with me. Whether I will have the tires to fight him off is another story, as Isaac Umbras is now 2 seconds behind and gaining to go around the hairpin,
Up on you. They're not at 5.
as I am already getting blue flag for the battle for the lead out here today at Long Beach. I see them in my mirrors. I am not looking to fight. When they get to me, I will do my best to get out of their way. Try to let them by at the next straight. Not impede the fight for the win out here today too badly.
Right side. Clear.
There goes one. That's Isaac Umbras in the lead of the race, now a lap ahead. Biggie Hugs in 2nd, running me down next. Again, same story for him. I'm going to try and let him by as best as I can when he gets to me. Daedalus Fulguri 10.3 behind and gaining. As I slam the wall.
Car right. Still there.
Letting him
Clear
on
the
by
right.
on the inside. Try to get the draft with him as Daedalus starts catching up. Dedilis, one of the fastest guys on track out here today at Long Beach. Do the best I can to stay under the wing of Biggie Hugs just ahead of me. Just shy of halfway into this race. Braking nice and late into turn 1. Round into turns 2, 3, and 4. Into turn 5. Don't know why I downshifted there, but that's okay.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
And I warrant myself a nice penalty. As if salt on the wound wasn't enough. Dedilis trying to catch back up, 6.2 seconds behind me. Striker Bernoulli, another lap down on me. As I completely run over the inside of the track and probably pick up another time penalty.
The leader just did a 32.226.
Biggie Hugs running away from me, 3.6 seconds ahead. Dedilis Fulguri now within another second of me. And this is why I don't race too much anymore. Big slide past the tire barrier, managed to keep it straight. Almost got taken out by myself. And I slam it into the wall again. Just not my day out here today at Long Beach.
You've got damage on the left side.
I got damage everywhere, Spotter. It don't matter.
Aero damage is probably slowing you a lot.
Head on down pit road once again.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Let's get tires, fuel, and a repair once again, as we are officially halfway into this race out here today at Long Beach. Not going my way anyway, might as well just make the best of it. Use my second of 3 fast repairs and my first set of tires. Rev this baby on up, get ready to jump back out onto the racetrack. Isaac Umbra is about to put me another lap down. If I can get put back onto the road here.
Move it, move it.
Ruku Takahashi down pit road this time. Cold tires are going to be a whole new monster once again out here today at Long Beach. As you can clearly see as I drifted off of turn 1. And now a full tank of gas to match. Hopefully that is the last major wreck we have for a little while here.
The car in front is pitting.
do the best I can to get back into the fight for a position out here today. Although finishing right where I started would not be an unwelcome thing. And I slam it into the wall again. That's game. So we're going to call it there. And we're going to jump up to the booth. How does that sound? Isaac Umbros leading the way.
Repairable.
Biggie Hugs in second. Blackhawk Arc on the lead lap in third. Daedalus Fulguri down a lap in fourth. Ruku Takahashi down in fifth. Striker Bernoulli down 2 in sixth. Me out of the race alongside Cypher. Only 6 cars left on the racetrack out here today. We jump back up to Isaac Umbras leading the way off of the final turn, and down the front stretch we go towards the start-finish line. Biggie Hugs not too far behind him. Not the way I wanted to end my race out here today, but unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to be. Cypher losing power. That is why he is out of the race out here today at Long Beach. Isaac Umbras in the 722. Leading the way, 14 of Biggie Hugs. Not too far behind, 3.6 down to 3.1 and gaining out here today. Charging down the stretch towards turn 6. Two leaders running with each other about 3 1/4 seconds apart. Isaac Umbras down into turn 8. Leading up towards turn 9, down the long stretch we go. Again, folks, apologies that my race did not go as well as I had hoped, but hey, it's alright. Isaac Umbras still leading the way, 3.1 seconds ahead of Biggie Hugs. Again, don't know why the game is trying to run Biggie Hugs' normal name. Down the front stretch we go. 33 minutes into this race, 34 minutes now. Biggie Hugs down in second. Trying to run down Isaac Umbras. Not having a lot of luck doing it. Blackhawk Arc almost a full minute down. Striker Bernoulli crashing. In the number 95 at the tail end of the field. Over towards the hairpin. Spinning it out a little bit. I believe it's just doing that for the hairpin. So we'll jump on over to Blackhawk Arc. Currently coming back around the hairpin. 53 seconds behind leaders. Unfortunately, not a lot for us to talk about out here today at Long Beach, now that there are only 6 cars left in the race. Jump on over to Daedalus Fulguri. Down in fourth in the number 12. Just coming up towards the hairpin now. Down the front stretch we go, past the flag stand. Charging down into turn 1. Again, folks, this is why I don't always enjoy having short small car fields, as Biggie Hugs goes down pit road. 36 minutes into this race, Isaac Umbras leading the way still. Dedilis Fulguri still down in fourth. Blackhawk down pit road this time. Zach jumping back on out. Splash and dash for Biggie Hugs, excuse me. Ruku Takahashi down in fifth in the number 11. Just approaching the second half of the circuit now.
The lead is pitting now.
Isaac Umbras down pit road this time. Biggie Hugs trying to capitalize. Biggie Hugs in the number 14. Doing the best he can to run down the race leader, Isaac Umbras. Jump onto Gyrocam a little bit here. See one of the masters at work out here today at Long Beach. Only 6 cars left in the race. Could be a challenge for anybody. Isaac Umbras just leaving pit road. Another beautiful stop. Biggie Hugs around the hairpin. Blackhawk just leaving pit road now. Isaac Umbras leaving pit road now. In the 722. Down around the water fountain we go, with your race leader 10 seconds ahead of Biggie Hugs. Out here today at Long Beach, just over halfway into this race, another 20 minutes to go. Isaac Umbras, Biggie Hugs, Dedilis Fulguri, Blackhawk, Ruku Takahashi all back on the lead lap. Striker Bernoulli down 1 out here today. Not much he's going to be able to do about it, unfortunately. Same problem I was having as well. Starting to catch up to Striker once again to put him another lap down out here today. 39 minutes completed of an hour. Striker Bernoulli around the final turn, trying to stay out of Isaac Umbras' way in the 722 as the 722 goes alongside down the front stretch. Almost 8 seconds ahead of Biggie Hugs, almost 9 seconds ahead, excuse me. Dedilis Fulguri a full minute behind. Blackhawk a minute 30 behind. Ruku Takahashi, whoa, big hit for Blackhawk. Ruku Takahashi trying to capitalize now on the 25. Whoa! Jacks the rear bumper. 11 of Ruku Takahashi giving the shot of a lifetime to the number 25 of Blackhawk just ahead of him for the battle for fourth. Isaac Umbras, though, starting to catch up for the battle in the lead at the moment. Striker Bernoulli back down 2 laps. Ruku Takahashi and Blackhawk Arc both
20 minutes to go.
I guess I forgot to turn my spotter off. My apologies. 20 minutes left in the session. Isaac Umbras hot on the heels of Ruku Takahashi, looking to put him a lap down once again out here today at Long Beach. Ruku Takahashi in the Long Beach State number 11, doing his best to keep going out here today. Perhaps this was not the best track for my iRacing GR86 Cup debut. Long Beach is a notoriously difficult track. And again, the last time I was here, I was in the Pro 4 truck with Core, the Champions Off-Road Esports League. Unfortunately, we are no longer broadcasting here on Tier 1 as of last night. But once again, we thank them all for having a great time with us, and hopefully we get to do some more work with them into the future. But for right now, that is the only experience I have here at Long Beach. 11 and the 722 side by side. 722 of Isaac Umbras breezing on by Ruku Takahashi. Striker Bernoulli still falling back by 2 laps now. Ruku Takahashi down 1. Blackhawk going to be the next car lap down as he slides up into the wall. Once again, Blackhawk Arc in the number 25, under pressure from the 11 now. Daedalus Fulguri in 3rd, just entering this final sector now, trying to keep up. Biggie Hugs charging down the 2nd straight into the next set of turns here. This is turns... Nope, this is turns 7 and 8. And charging down into turn 9, we'll get another glimpse at the leaders. Apologies, I still have that up. Sorry, Biggie Hugs. I accidentally doxed you. That's my bad. Oops. Don't know why the session did that to you, buddy, but it happens. Here's a look at turn 11, the final hairpin. Biggie Hugs just going around it now. Alongside, that is Striker Bernoulli off of the final turn. Top 2 still over 8 seconds between the two. Daedalus Fulguri, the next car on the lead lap, 1 minute and 9 seconds behind. Coming down towards 15 minutes to go here at Long Beach. Sorry that it's now not the most interesting broadcast now that we are out of the car. I am probably 10 or 15 laps down now at this point. Isaac Umbra is still leading the way out here today. Daedalus Fulguri down in 3rd, just entering the fountain hairpin. Isaac Umbra is reeling him in. Ruku Takahashi, oh, no. It blinks up that people crash at the hairpin. I don't get why it does that, because it's like, very clearly they're fine. Ruku Takahashi trying to reel in Blackhawk once again. 25 of Blackhawk. Really having a good race out here today. Ruku Takahashi, I'd have to say, a little over a second behind. This is the battle for 4th between these two. 15 minutes to go in this race out here today at Long Beach. Blackhawk Arc doing one heck of a job to play keep away from Ruku. Jump on over to Ruku now and actually go on inside the race car onto roll bar cam. For just a few minutes anyway, or we'll go on to gyro. Show you just how hard these cars are really rotating into these current turns. 15 minutes to go now. Charging down the stretch. Just behind the 25 here, braking a little later, turning in a little earlier, helping him out, staying in 2nd gear throughout all of it. Trying to rotate the car as best as he can. Downshifting to 1st, hard over, and back around the final turn. Charging down the front stretch once again. Ruku Takahashi currently down in 5th out here today. Blackhawk Arc up in 4th, just ahead of him. Everybody trying to do the best they can to keep on going out here today. Ruku Takahashi all over the bumper of Blackhawk Arc. We charge down into the final set of turns. Whoop, we also have Biggie Hugs, excuse me, in the number 14 getting in their way. Gonna mess up this battle between the two all over again. Blackhawk and Ruku with Biggie Hugs between them now, charging down the front backstretch into the technical section. 25 trying to stay out of the way. Biggie Hugs still about 9 seconds, excuse me, behind. 25 around the outside. Whoa! Right back across the front of the 11. Sorry about that. I thought I had someone call my name really quick. It's all good. Winding on down towards 10 minutes to go. 25 of Blackhawk managing to stay ahead of the 11 once again. Another big bit of contact off of the final hairpin. Ruku with a lot of work to do in these final 13, 12 minutes of racing out here today at Long Beach. Decent damage to the left front of Ruku Takahashi's car. Blackhawk still ahead of him as we jump up to Daedalus Fulguri. 1 minute 13 behind the leader. Biggie Hugs in second. Isaac Umbras just past the start-finish line now. We continue on racing here at Long Beach. Trying to wind out this race out here today. Isaac Umbra is still leading the way, up to 9.5 seconds up on Biggie Hugs. Daedalus Fulguri still a minute 13 down. Blackhawk Arc still a full lap down. Ruku Takahashi down in 5th. Striker Bernoulli down pit road this time. Not sure if he is calling it a night. He is back out on the racetrack. Not sure if he had some damage he wanted to get fixed, as the 722 is coming back on around. Daedalus Fulguri also trying to get past Striker Bernoulli.
10 minutes to go.
10 minutes
Things
to
are
go.
looking good.
Spotter trying to give me false encouragement, saying that things are looking good as I am over 15 laps down in stone dead last in the pit road, still getting repaired. Ruku Takahashi down in 5th, trying to reel in Blackhawk Arc once again. This is the only real battle out on the racetrack at the moment. Unfortunately, with a 6-car field, if there are any VTubers that are out there watching, please, 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 seriously, please, come join us here at the Aino Image Racing GR86 Cup for the VTuber series here on iRacing. We'd be glad to have you. 9 minutes to go now. Winding down towards 8 minutes to go. Isaac Umbras still leading the way. Biggie Hugs down in second by pretty much 10 seconds now. Daedalus Fulguri 1 minute 15 behind. Blackhawk Arc 1 lap down past the start-finish line now. Ruku Takahashi hot on his heels though. Back across the start-finish line. And down the front stretch we go. Striker Bernoulli down 2. About to go down a lap to Daedalus Fulguri now. The Italian Jojo 3440 saying, nice weather. Yes, it is. In California, it's nice. Maybe. I have no idea what it's like in California, actually. Just under 8 minutes to go. Striker Bernoulli trying to keep himself from going a lap down to another car. Well, another lap down to another car. Daedalus Fulguri getting the draft down the front stretch. Again, folks, apologies that this is not the most entertaining broadcast. But, hey, doing the best we can with what we got out here today. 12 being led on by Striker Bernoulli down 2 laps to the top 3 now. Fulguri down 1 minute 15 behind the leader. 15 seconds behind him, almost a full lap up, is Isaac Umbras, still leading the way with 6:40 to go. Isaac Umbras leading the way by 9.5 seconds. Still up on Biggie Hugs. I don't even know who that is. Biggie Hugs now we're on board with. Isaac Umbras up in the lead. Blackhawk Arc currently down in 4th. Ruku Takahashi trying to reel him in once again with just over 5 minutes to go. Striker Bernoulli right on the bumper of Daedalus Fulguri once again. Still 2 laps down. I'm out of the race. Cypher is out due to a connection issue. His entire town apparently lost power. Five minutes to go.
5 minutes to go.
Thank you, Spotter. Just a few more times around for Isaac Umbras to take the win out here today at Long Beach. Biggie Hugs starting to finally reel him in, but not by much. Down to 9.3 seconds behind. Daedalus Fulguri 1 minute 17 behind the leader. Blackhawk Arc already a full lap down, just leaving the water fountain hairpins now around the turn. Ruku Takahashi still right there behind him. Striker Bernoulli with some radio issues. Down 2 laps, down in 6th. Out here today at Long Beach. This broadcast was brought to you in part by Aino Image Racing, Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Setup Shop, Tier 1 Wraps, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. We hope you have been enjoying the broadcast throughout the hour. Ruku Takahashi down in 5th. Still trying to run down Blackhawk Arc. Just a little bit ahead of him. Daedalus Fulguri, a minute 17 behind. Isaac Umbras just coming down the backstretch now. Striker Bernoulli down into the set of final turns here today. Striker about to go another lap down in these final 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the race. Hopefully, he can hold on and not go down a third lap. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. We will stay on board with Isaac Umbras. We'll actually go into gyro cam. Get a full lap of coverage with Isaac Umbras. Into the water fountain hairpins we go. Round that beautifully, 2 minutes to go. Blackhawk Arc with a crash, according to the telemetry. Daedalus Fulguri going through pit road. Blackhawk still on the track. Ruku Takahashi still a good ways behind. Daedalus Fulguri just leaving the water fountain section now. Isaac Umbras with Striker Bernoulli in his sights, ready to put him another lap down. Daedalus Fulguri down a lap. Not sure if he went down pit road to avoid having a battle with the leader, or if he was just running out of gas. Also a good idea. Just over a minute to go in this race. Out here today at Long Beach with the Aino Image Racing GR86 Cup. This may be the white flag this time by. Nope, we will have one more lap of action to go.
White flag. Stay
Oh, there
blue.
it is. My apologies. Final lap for Isaac Umbras as we continue on and get back up onto a more normal camera around the water fountain. Continuing on, trying to keep this momentum going and take the win out here today at Long Beach. Putting everybody except for Biggie Hugs down a lap out here today. One heck of a drive for Isaac Umbras as he's all over the bumper of Striker Bernoulli once again. Coming back around through turn 8, charging down towards turns 9, 10, and 11 for the final time. All over the bumper of Striker Bernoulli. Striker trying to stay out of the way, but not go another lap down to the might of Isaac Umbras. We enter turn 9, into the double apex turn 10, and into the hairpin for the final time out here today at Long Beach with the Aino Image Racing VTuber GR86 Cup. Checkered flag is waving. Excuse me. This time by 95, trying to stay ahead of him on the inside line. Isaac Umbras will not get him, but he will win the race out here today at Long Beach. What a finish for Isaac Umbras. Biggie Hugs finishing second. Daedalus Fulguri down in third. A lap down. Blackhawk Arc in fourth. Ruku Takahashi in fifth. Striker Bernoulli down in sixth. Has one more lap to go this time by. Cypher down in eighth. And me down in seventh, despite a very bad race. Congratulations to Isaac Umbras winning the race out here today at Long Beach. I can't tell if he's... Nope, yep, he's slowing down. Let's get Biggie Hugs in here. Biggie Hugs, this is Pat Wilkinson of the booth. You got me.
Hello, hello.
Just so you know, apologies. For some reason, the timing decided that it wanted to put your name on the screen. So my bad for that. I don't know why that went wrong.
That's fine. I think it just SDK didn't update in time.
Well, it's all updated according to my thing, so I don't know why it did that,
That's fine.
but hopefully we'll get that fixed for next time. Congratulations on a P2 out here today at Long Beach.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Enjoyed that one. Spewing, I wasn't able to back up what I did last round, but with a win, but yeah, I'll take a P2.
Nice run. Solid work.
I forgot to turn my spotter off, so it's still trying to talk to me. Well, regardless, one heck of a run for you out here today at Long Beach. Congratulations on the P2 out here today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Isaac Umbros, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me.
Hi there.
Congratulations on the win out here today at Long Beach. Apparently my stream just had a bit of an issue, so hopefully that wasn't a problem for too long. Or the fact we may have just completely missed Biggie Hug's interview there, but it's fine.
Oh no! Interview him a second time, that way you can...
I'm sure it'll be fine. But hey, congratulations once again. Absolute masterclass out here today, leading all 39 laps of green flag action.
Thank you.
Talk us through it.
Well, I mean, I don't know, I have always really liked street circuits. It's the, being close to the walls, the lower grip and everything like that. I really kind of enjoy the challenge that they bring. So when it came time for this, I was, doing a lot of prep and everything, seeing what exactly would work long-term for like strategy and everything like that as well. Practice came, and I noticed Deadless and Biggie were like right there with me as well in terms of like pace. So they're going to be my main two rivals. Really try to push as hard as I could in quali. And then from the race, the start was a little bit weird. I think I may have slightly jumped it. So that may be a pending penalty coming my way. We will see. But after that, it just came down to just managing tires, really focusing on, getting through traffic as cleanly as possible, keeping it off of the walls, and taking care of the equipment. And on that front, I think I did a really good job.
Well, I'd say so. Finishing on the lead lap 10 seconds ahead of Biggie Hugs and finishing a lap up on pretty much everybody else out here tonight at Long Beach. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
Fish tacos make you go faster.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining us up in the booth, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Let's get Daedalus Fulguri in here. Daedalus
Nice work,
Fulguri,
bitch.
this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me.
Hello, I got you.
Daedalus, one heck of a run for you despite finishing a lap down to Isaac Umbros and Biggie Hugs out here today. But one great race for you overall, down in third. Talk us through it.
It was pretty good. I had a good qualifying. I outqualified Biggie by about 500ths. It was a close one, I know. And just, it was fun up there in the pack. And after a while, I started feeling the pressure a little bit. And I was trying to set up my pit stop when ultimately I screwed up turn one and went out into the wall and had to tow myself. And then from there, it was just a mad dash to try and get whatever back that I could. I'm glad I made it back up into third. So I just wish that I hadn't made that mistake and ended up a lap down because of it. But all in all, I thought it was a good run.
Certainly was, finishing about 15 seconds ahead of Blackhawk and Ruku. I'd say that's a pretty good finish for a top three out here today at Long Beach, despite being a lap down. You also... Oh, no, you didn't. My apologies. I thought you were the fastest lap. That is my bad. That went to Biggie Hugs, but oh well.
I was for the first half, I think, but yeah.
And we'll hope to see more of you next time. How does that sound?
Absolutely. Looking forward to the next round.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining us once again, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, folks, apologies if this was not the most stellar broadcast we have ever had here on Tier 1, but we definitely got through it. This was a great day of racing here at Long Beach Raceway with the Aino Image Racing GR86 VTuber Cup as the first half of our Sunday doubleheader here on Tier 1 Studios. We thank you all for watching. We hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more racing action here at Tier 1 Studios. We will be back in just a few hours for race number 2. Until then, goodbye, farewell, and amen.
Yeah. Fired up. This one's for the drivers. Out in the shop, late night lights, grease on our hands, chasing lap times, every turn, every line we find. Trying to build that edge you feel when you drive. From the blacktop tracks to the dirt out back, we've been putting in work, yeah, we live like that. Not just fast for a lap, we make it last. So when it counts, you're gone on the gas. We don't guess, we know what it takes. Every setup built from the ground, we break. If you want that feel when the car locks in, you're in the right place. Let's go win. Yeah, we built for 'em. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, with a reason you're leading Tier 1. Set up shop, Tier 1. Take it straight to the front. League nights, open runs, we're the ones you want. Dialed in speed, yeah, we don't miss shots. If you wanna win races, Tier 1, set up shop. Got weekly sets ready, ready to roll. Quality trim sharp, race pace control. Builders in the lab, yeah, they stay on it. Every tweak, every change, we gain on it. Need a custom fit, yeah, we do that too. Built to match your style, what you like to do. And it ain't just speed, it's a team right here. We ride together every lap, every gear, yeah, we test, we tune, we put in the miles. Turn bad weeks into victory smiles. From rookies to pros, we're all about growth. Now fire that motor, let's get to the front. Yeah, we built for the win, yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, with a reason you're leading Tier 1. Set up shop, Tier 1. Yeah, you know the name. When the pressure's on, we bring the game. From the shop to the track, yeah, we don't stop. If you wanna win races, Tier 1, set up shop. See you in victory lane. Tier 1, set up shop. Tier 1. Tier 1.